Welcome to Melbourne, where the practice session is about to start for this weekend's Australian Grand Prix. The pre-race talking is over. Now it's time for the drivers to show their worth.
Hello, my name is Daniel Kvyat, racing for Toro Rosso, and we start off with practice for race 1 of season 1, which is the Australian Grand Prix. With 8 minutes of practice remaining, we are currently the second fastest, splitting the Mercedes of Rosberg and the Ferrari of Raikkonen. And now there are 2 corners left. Brake nice and early for the penultimate corner, going up to the final corner. We get on the curb on the exit, and now it's just straight to the finish line where we set the fastest lap. And what was Massa thinking there? I have no idea, but we crashed into the back of him. And now we've got a damaged front wing, which means it will be harder to turn, and we will be going a lot slower. So we're going to have to pit at the end. That was not my fault at all. I 100% think Massa was to blame for that. And now, as you can see, the checkered flag is down, so practice is complete. This lap will not count because we cut a corner somewhere, but we will still finish this lap, and we will finish first. There's confirmation. We set our fastest lap on the super softs. It says mediums because that's what we did our last lap on. So fastest Kvyat, then it's Rosberg, Raikkonen, Perez, Hulkenberg, Hamilton, Vettel, Verstappen, Grosjean, Ricciardo, Alonso, Bottas, Gutierrez, Massa, Button, Sainz, Palmer, Magnussen, Meza, Ericsson, Verline and Haryanto.
Welcome to Melbourne, where qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix should be getting underway shortly.
And now it's time for the first qualifying session. The aim of this is just to finish in the top 16. And then the second qualifying session, the aim is to finish in the top 10. In the final qualifying session, the top 10 shoot it out to try and finish on pole. So, as you can see, we made it into the top 10. And now we are setting a lap to try and get into pole position for the race. Let's watch this lap. Those 2 corners taken perfectly, nice and smooth through this corner. A bit of a bendy straight before this right-hander, a bit too much curb on the exit. And now another bendy straight. Brake early for this right and then left. And now we're coming up to the chicane. Just a touch on the brakes before entry, and then cut the corner a little on exit. And now this corner, brake a little early. Nice curb on the exit. Lift off for this one. Then brake hard for this corner, which is a little tricky, but we get around it. Then we round the final corner over the finish line. We set the fastest lap, so we start on pole position for the race.
Out of here and here in force for what is going to be a fantastic day of racing. Welcome to the Australian Grand Prix.
And so we start in first place, followed by Rosberg and Hamilton in their Mercedes, Raikkonen and Vettel in the Ferrari, Ricciardo, Verstappen in the Red Bulls. And it's Perez, Sainz, Hulkenberg, Massa, Bottas, Button, Grosjean, Alonso, Gutierrez, Magnussen, Palmer, Ericsson, Nezer, Verline and Harriento. We will be starting on the super softs and then around lap 7 pitting onto the soft tyres to last until the end of the race.
Pole position. Let's go for the win.
5 red lights and away we go. We get a nice start and now Rosberg up the inside. But we get to the first and second corners ahead. And now we've got a comfortable lead already. Nice entry into the third corner. And then the rest of these corners was nice and smooth. Perfect corner there. That corner was also taken perfectly. And now coming up to the chicane. Close to the wall, tap the brakes. Then that corner also taken perfectly as well. And this is the corner I make the most mistakes on. But that time I take it pretty well. Lift off again. Coming up to the penultimate corner. Nice and smooth around the final corner, and we lead the first lap of the race. And now lap 4, coming on to lap 5. Still in first place. Raikkonen has overtaken Hamilton for third place. And it was around this time I was starting to feel my tyres losing grip. So tyre wear was starting to get a little high.
Okay, we're starting to see a bit of tyre wear. You shouldn't have too much trouble for the time being, but the grip is going to start falling away.
And that was just confirmed on the radio by the engineer. So in about 2 laps time, it'll be time to make a pit stop onto the soft tyres. So we seem to be on track for tyre wear. Our lap times are starting to get a little bit slower due to the lack of grip. And now lap 7. Time to pit. The tyre wear has become really high. And so at the end of this lap we will be pitting for the soft tyres.
Okay, remember to pit this lap. Don't forget, pit in this lap.
And here we are entering the pit lane. Going on to the soft tyres. We get overtaken by cars who have not yet pitted. And so, when we exit the pit lane, we are in third place. But we should take those places back when they have to pit.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
And so Rosberg and Raikkonen are ahead of us. But Hamilton in 4th place right behind us. But now we did overtake those people, and now
This is your final lap of the race.
onto the last lap in 1st place. We just have to take it nice and easy and not make any mistakes, and we should win this race. Nice exit to that corner. That corner taken pretty smooth. Just taking it nice and easy. Just trying not to make any mistakes. Just half a lap left. Braked a little too late into there, but now we come up to the chicane. Cut the corner a little bit on the exit there, but then
Be aware, there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags.
there was a car facing
Okay, the
backwards,
incident has been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed.
and we had to avoid the crash, which we just about did. If we watch in slow motion, you can see how close we were. Just a few centimeters away from crashing into Gutierrez there in the Haas.
Incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags. Okay, the incident has been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed.
But we did avoid the crash, and now there's just 2 corners left. 1 corner left. We take it nice and easy. And now swerving a little bit in celebration as we cross the line to win the Australian Grand Prix.
Great drive, great drive. We're really happy with that performance.
And so, Kvyat wins the race, followed by Rosberg, Raikkonen, Vettel, Hulkenberg, Verstappen, Bottas, Hamilton down in 8th after starting in 3rd. Then there's Grosjean, Ricciardo, Button, Perez, Alonso, Sainz, Palmer, Ericsson, Massa, Magnussen, Nasser, Verline, Haryanto and Gutierrez in last place after his crash. So we are leading the Drivers' Championship, and in the Constructors' Championship we are in 2nd, just 2 points behind Ferrari. I have been Kix, thank you for watching, and I'll see you for race 2. Goodbye.